Good evening, Monique. It's February 6th, 2013. 2013. It doesn't have the same ring as 2012. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Maybe that's why the mind said we were gonna die. You know, if you actually believed that. I found your video yesterday actually quite interesting. And I think it matches up pretty well with what you were, I guess, discussing in class. I don't know about you, but I guess lately there have been a lot of old novels that have been adapted into new novels. I've seen a Jane Eyre adaptation. I have a modern adaptation of Cinderella. I have a series that could kind of potentially be about The Handmaid's Tale, which I actually haven't read. Shame on me, but I was in a different English class, so we didn't read it. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I find it's interesting that like these new books are coming out on adaptations of old books, and people are now instead choosing to read these. The only thing that I wonder, I guess, this is specifically the Jane Eyre adaptation. I haven't actually read it. I read the jacket, and I wasn't really sure what to make of it. And the only reason is that in this day and age, I'm not sure if the same story necessarily applies as much. Like, it still does, but I think it applies better in the context that it's written as opposed to a modern one. But that's just my opinion, and I also haven't read the book, so that's, you probably should discount that entirely. Yeah, I'm looking at my bookcase. I can show you my bookcase right now. It's, well, you can see, you know, there, so many, several different books. Obviously not all my books. I don't even, well, I have more on the floor there. I have a small bookcase where my palm bamboo thing is. And then I have more at home, so yeah. But I think the modern adaptation is here to stay, and I'll be really curious to see what other books are released in the coming years that are adaptations of the stories that we are more familiar with, and it'll be interesting to see how they're handled. Whether it's original or not, I don't know, but I think these new adaptations give a flavor that could be lacking in some of the original cases, or it might subtract from them. Ultimately, that's up to the reader, but still, I think the future will be interesting to see. Anyhow, I will talk to you tomorrow.